Innovative content. Global audience.
Culture is the way of life of people, which include the pattern of dressing, the food they eat, and also the way they appear. All this comprises of culture. What can you say about culture? Well, we'll be right back to tell you a lot of things that will interest you about culture, because different people with different culture, and every culture is amazing and every culture is special. Just stay with me. I'll be right back after the short break.
Hooray! The next President Show is here again. Are you aged between 18 and 30, smart, bold, and possess exceptional leadership skills? Do you have what it takes to be the next youth governor and future youth president? Then register free now at superiorradioandtelevision.com or call the number on the screen. The Next President reality TV show, moving politics out of the polite drawing room into the clamor of the streets.
Nomination is ongoing. Contact us at info@superiorradioandtelevision.com or via +234 814 358 2856 or +447 459 513 619. Forward by SRO TV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture, elevating good leadership in our world.
The Next President Show is here again. Are you aged between 18 and 30, smart, bold, and possess exceptional leadership skills? Do you have what it takes to be the next youth governor and future youth president?
Welcome back, viewers, from that quick. We're still on the show, The Culture. And my name is Maryval Eze, reaching you live from SRTV studio. Here in Abuja, my Abuja people, I'm here for you people to talk about this amazing culture. You know how we do it now. We talk about their food, their attire, their occupation, things they farm. And I have this beautiful woman here on this show. You can see how beautiful she looks, right? Depicting her culture. I don't need to tell you. And her name is Miss Jamila Jua Umar. And also, she's also okay. Please, can you just introduce yourself? And let them hear from you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Honorable Jamila Umar Ali Maradun Jiwa, Senior Legislative Aide to the Deputy Senate President, Jibrin Ayuba.
Oh, look at that, I'm blushing. Wow, that's nice. Okay, today we're talking about the Zamfara culture, the Maradun culture, to the side. I want to know a lot about this culture. We've been hearing about Zamfara, the beautiful Zamfara. We know Zamfara is big. It's a very big place. We don't need to be told. But the thing is, what do these people do? You understand? Now, I'm talking about Zamfara. This Maradun people, you get Maradun. Yes, I'm not from Zamfara. So you will pardon me. So this Maradun people, right, in Zamfara. Can you just tell me what they know them for? You understand? What did they know this people for?
The word Maradun, it means like how would I put it, warriorship, because it's in Arabic Muradi. In Arabic is Muradi, like the fourth people. There is this elephant people that keep on harassing them from one aspect to the other. This is the history of our forefathers. So when they achieve and succeeded in fighting with those people that has elephant, unfortunately the district head now remove their flag and put as the middle that this is where the Muradi is. That is in Arabic. So that's the word Maradun come from. Muradi, that is the success of the victory of the world, yeah. And then there are kind of people that are mixed with Fulani, Hausa, and they call Torankawa also. And also there is some people like Uzai also, because there's kind of a place that if they gather together and they decide maybe the sun is not really producing what they want, if they are farming or they are in, they will now move to another place.
Okay, I'm talking about the farming part. What do
Yeah.
you people actually farm?
Well, we farm millet, we farm maize, we farm. Most of the rice is only for those people that have, if they can construct the farm and bring the water into the farm, they can farm rice and this. What's the name of this? Wheat, because they need water. We have water. The Baccalaureate Dam is circulated to the area from beginning to the end. And when you said you need to see the end of the Baccalaureate, you ended up seeing it together with the sky mixed together. You can't see the end of it. It's the largest, according to history.
This is deep.
Yeah, it's the largest dam in Nigeria, all in all this year. Yeah, it's very, very large. It's very, very large. Baccalaureate, and that's the name of the water. So the water is circulated, and they farm guava, they farm beans, they farm sweet potato, and also they farm some parts. They farm cassava, they farm calabash, and also they farm this watermelon.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just heard something right now.
Yeah.
This calabash. Like,
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
the thing is, I've been seeing calabash all my life,
Mhm.
but I don't know what or how it's been made up of. You get?
It's farming. It's farming.
So
And
calabash is true farming.
yes, yes, exactly. And
Wow.
also they farm this tomatoes, onions, and this leaf, green leaf.
Aleho.
Yeah,
Totally
aleho, exactly. And then they farm sugar cane also, and then also they farm a lot of, I don't know how to call it in English. We call it yadia. There is a lot of things in that they are too tradition and natural
You know,
there.
the thing is, we know Zamfara's people that farm a lot.
Yes.
Have different.
Yes,
things
that's
in
their
farming.
pride.
So I expected it. I wanted to even list more and more and
We
more. And more.
this
Everything
one
is
can
produced.
you know this
Okay.
yeah we a lot of this harvesters yeah, how do you have zobo, they farm a lot of
Okay,
things.
sorry,
So
that stuff they use in making soup.
yes,
You
we
also
farm
farm
it.
it?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
And we farm some of their leaves. We call it rama and yakwa. It's sour. You do soup with it. Some people even mix it when they are doing the tuo swallow, or they are doing the masa or snasser things. They use it in this. We farm tafasa. We have a lot of
The thing is, when
leaves.
you're entering Zamfara State, there is this thing you see in the signboard, something
Yes.
farming is our pride.
Yes,
You
yes,
get-
exactly.
So
You
I
said alive.
I expected all this
Yes.
you've been calling and all of that.
Exactly.
Okay, now talking about the products you farm,
Mm.
these are through which we get most of the meals. You understand? People
Yes.
eat in that part.
Yes, exactly.
Now let's talk about this masa. You understand? You know, at first I was thinking that masa is made up of corn. You understand? But lately I heard you can actually make up masa with rice.
Yes.
So can you tell me about it?
The real source of masa is rice.
Rice.
Yeah, but in terms of if you are a good cook, you can provide masa of rice alone. You can provide masa of maize, or you can combine the two.
Truly, you can use maize, right?
Yes, even the wheat that people find it very difficult to produce masa is one of, because there's many of our people that are diabetic and they love to eat masa.
So are you trying to say they can actually produce masa through wheat?
Wheat and acha. You know, we don't have acha, but you
Wow.
can do it. You can even do the fura of wheat. You can do fura of acha for those diabetic patients to feel at ease and feel among.
So, but what's the main thing used in making fura?
Yeah, fura. If you are going to use, if you are going to produce fura, our own fura, the one of Zamfara, the best fura ever. Because I don't think
Are you sure it's not because you're from
No.
Zamfara?
No.
Tell me if you're from Jigawa. You tell me Jigawa is the best.
You know, I'm not basing in Zamfara as it's my own hometown, but
Okay.
I'm telling you, they have the best fura in the world
Wow.
because they use millet fura. And this millet fura, if you can even consult some distant healthical member, the doctors, they will tell you to even some of the doctors used to tell people to stop taking fura because it produces fast blood in them. Here most of our people they will tell you to take maltina and milk, or you take ugu. You blend ugu and mix it with maltina and
But the
pig
thing is,
milk.
But
But
I
fura,
noticed something. You see that fura?
yes,
You can see how beautiful it's been prepared. You
yes,
can see the picture, right?
yes.
As it's being displayed and all of that. I noticed that this fura of the thing is not sweet.
Really?
I don't know if it's because of me. I noticed it's not sweet.
But if you
And
want
even
it
the
to
Nunu
be,
self, I think
no,
you need to add sugar
if
to
you
the Nunu.
if you want it to be sweet, you can put sugar or honey or mazarquela. Or people like us that always need energy, we can use this what did you call it? This white soft something that can boost your sugar level into. But real fura gongon, if it is cooked in Zamfara way, well cooked, not like the way some people used to do the even dambu, it will be testing not
So what about this one you're seeing right now? I think it's cool, right?
Yeah, this is the real fura, and then I believe it's part of us. It's
Okay,
because
so
this is
Zamfara.
yeah,
You should be telling me for Zamfara right now. Oh my god.
because this in those days they are selling this two of it or three pieces of it at the rate of 5 naira, but now each
Yeah.
pieces is 20, so three at the rate of 50. But the way things have changed now, I think each one is 50 naira.
Like even
Like,
present.
yeah, presently. Each one piece is 15 naira. And if you are hungry, you are not a kind of person who consume much, you would ended up taking only three pieces with a cup of yogurt. If really you want to take something sweet, you can put a little coconut inside and the sugar, or you put something that we call mazal oila. And this mazal oila has been produced with sugar cane. Yeah, so if you don't want to take sugar, it's like brown sugar.
Is it like
Well,
juice or what?
Yeah, it's in the form of it is dry, and then if you want it to be liquid, you just put it in water and allow it to dissolve,
Okay.
to be diluted.
Okay, now let's talk about the different meals, your local dishes that you produce in the Zamfara state. Now you tell us some of them and how they are being prepared.
Yeah, we have the real local food. We have tuwon, which happen to be the best of tuwo among the production
I think that's for
process.
patients.
Yeah,
Right?
before they will tell you even the diabetic patient will not take tuwon because they used to remove the feel before they ground it.
Yeah.
Now, if you are a diabetic patient, you don't need to remove the feel. You just wash it and remove the sand and grind it, and it is allowed. Some people used to cook it with potash, that is kanwa in Hausa, and then our own great grandparent and the local maid, we use ashes. Yeah, we call ashes tukamuru. Yeah, we use that you lower the flame so that it will be well cooked. Because that kind of tool, if you do it, it can spend 2-3 days without spoiling and without entering fridge.
Now let me break this. I know Tuondawa. I know Tuondawa, but I use the normal cross soup because I know people have different soup.
We have different soups in local men, and we have in the present era that we are. But the local men is always the best because there is dadawa, there is vegetable oil, that is the red oil, and some used to put vegetable oil because they don't like the red oil.
But there's this soup people prepare without red oil.
There
Or is it
is
not for you people?
no, there is soup without red oil.
Yes.
It's of option. That's what I tell you. It's
Okay.
of option. Yeah. Some people will like red oil. Some will like vegetable oil. Some doesn't like the red oil, and then some will go for Maggi, salt, and most of our soup. If we are making them, the red oil number one, the dawa number two. That is the most priority. Then pepper, we call it tarugu. Then tatasai, everybody knows tatasai is tatasai, both in English and then onions and garlic. I don't know the name of gidarmia, but it's part of the spices.
Okay.
It has to be in every soup you are going to do as a mixture. Then you now decided to put maybe water as your own quantity. Then you put your Maggi and salt. Those that doesn't like to cook with salt like me will put enough Maggi cubes. Those that really want the food to give a very, very good taste, they'll put little sugar or little lime.
Inside
It
the soup?
depends, yes. It depends on how you want to cook.
Okay.
But local made cooking is always the best, and it has much healthy aspect. And also after we can use that mixture to use dry baoba soup. We can use it to use fresh baoba soup. We can use it to do dry okra. We can use it to do fresh okra also, and iwedu. Yes,
Do you
we
know about
do.
you ready to?
Yeah, we used to, like me, every fresh okra, it must has iwedu inside.
Okay.
Sometimes if I really need it to be greeny, I will put the fresh baoba soup, because that one is more healthier than all of the soups. And you don't need to cook it. You just, when you finish the cooking, you just put them and just bring the pot down, so that it can be healthy for you. And we have me and taushe, we have me and egusi, we have me and sesame.
When
we,
people use your egusi?
we use both dry, all this soup that I'm saying, you can, is as what you want. Is it fish, fresh one, dry one, stockfish? We always use them
In the
also.
egusi soup.
Yes, and there's this intestine, the towel, the liver, the kidney, and also if you want to use the bones of ram or bones of cow, or you want to use the flesh
So you
and
must have
bones.
money, oh.
You know
You
that
must have money
every
to
soup,
prepare
if you
this.
really want to enjoy it, if you really want to enjoy it, you
So
have
what
to
kind of
use.
vegetable people use in preparing your egusi soup?
Yeah, we use we have scent leaf also. We call it the doya. There.
You know why I asked? Do you know why I asked?
No.
Because when you talked about egusi, I know that you see the normal Igbo people will tell you bitter leaf.
We too, we use bitter leaf, but bitter leaf is normal bitter leaf.
Okay.
Most of our bitter leaf, they don't use egusi inside, because they prepare it as egusi. They will put granite, or they will put beans.
Okay.
You understand? It depends on how you want to prepare it. We have how I wish we will start the video of cooking.
That is why we are
We'll
calling
be
it
testing.
culture show. You've been
Then
teaching
you-
them how to cook already. You can see that she's teaching us,
Yeah,
right? And
then
we
you
learn
will
it.
see a lot of, and there is normal egusi that doesn't have any vegetable inside.
Okay.
Yeah, we grind the egusi together with the crayfish. Then we will now put mixture of water and mix it. Then we put our oil and put onions in that oil to fry a bit. Then we'll fry the egusi. It will look very big and okay,
That's
like
really
that.
delicious.
Yeah,
Like, I can't wait
if
to
you
taste
like, you
that.
can
Welcome back, viewers. We're back, still on the culture show where we're talking about different things that the Maradun culture and what they do. And you can see that Miss Jamila Dra has been able to tell us more about their culture, their different meal. Like I can't wait to taste most of them. And she's still talking though. Before we went on that quick break. So can you continue from where you stopped, ma'am?
Yeah, actually, and then I think part of after the swallows, we have rice. We have ways of cooking rice. There is rice with beans, rice with sweet potato, rice with Irish potato, rice with spaghetti, or rice with vegetables, and then rice with yam, or rice with cassava, rice with like this.
So that means rice is for you people because
Yes,
you have a
so
lot of things to do with rice.
Yeah.
You know, there are people that will tell you they have a lot of things they do with yam in their culture.
Yeah.
Some people will tell you they do a lot of things with cassava in
We
their culture.
do.
But I think you put
We
more of
roast it,
rice.
We
Rice
cooked
stuff.
it. No, we cook it. We roast it. We fries it. We do porridge of all of it. The cassava,
Okay.
the makani, the Irish, both the sweet and the potato, both the Irish potato and the sweet potato and yam, and we do pound it to do the swallow.
So apart from the fact that we fry Irish, is there another thing you do with Irish?
Yes, we do Irish porridge. We do Irish balls. We do. There is something that we like. We mush it. After mushing the Irish, you put some of your vegetables inside and put little.
The Irish.
Yes,
Wow.
and then you even the
Interesting.
cassava we do it like that. Even the yam we do it. It's not only yam balls. There's a lot of process.
I
with
think
the
there's this food,
Mm.
koserogo.
Yes, that's why I said cassava.
I mean, not
Yeah,
Angelina, don't worry.
and that one you cook it and just use your 3 fingers,
Yes,
make it like this,
because
and you
everybody
fried
said-
it.
yeah.
Some don't fry it, some
They use
they
the
roast
yaji
it.
to
Yes,
eat it.
yes, and some
Okay.
they will do sauce and eat it with it, just like the way they normally do sauce to eat with maybe danwake. And danwake, is a mixture of this. What's the name of it? Mixture of little flour, little cassava, little wheat, and flour, then beans. The more of the wanke is beans, but nowadays we mix it because of some people doesn't appreciate beans alone. The beans make their stomach to have obstacle.
Yeah,
making
not
noise.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
some
everybody can
people
actually-
would take ordinary beans and you see them purging or
So
having
affects them
abdominal pain.
for yeah.
So for it to be subsided, then you see most of our people like to cook it with potash. And nowadays, because of hypertensive, diabetic, we are not allowed to be cooking with more of potash for safety and health progress. So we normally mix it with a lot of things, like the soup. Also, some of the people, if they take egusi, they will be having heartburn. So they will prepare to go for beans, or some they prepare to go for granite. Yeah, in mixing for the soup. And also, I think we have dambun shinkafa, we have dambun millet, we have dambun acha, we have dambun maize, and then we do biscuit, even though the biscuit is the real origin of Maiduguri people. And
What is it made up of?
it's more of dambu is rice.
Rice.
Yeah, you break rice like into 3 or 2 pieces. Then you just wash it and leave it maybe in calabash or maybe in colander. Then when it dries and soak the water, then you make all the ingredients. You mix all the ingredients you wish to. Some even put granite. Some used to boil beans and put inside. It all depends on how you want it.
Okay.
There is more advancement of way of cooking nowadays.
Farming is Zamfara people's pride.
Yes, so
The thing is, people have a lot to give.
see
Like,
akamu.
a lot of food.
See akamu, all these things can do akamu, and you can take them with it. Different kinds of akamu, yeah, different types. There is akamu of maize alone, millet alone, guinea corn alone. There is mixture. Like me, I mix almost 5 ingredients
To make one pap.
to make one pan. That's so healthy.
How is it going to taste like?
It was super marvelous. When
Wow.
you take it, you don't need to eat because you just be thirsty, wanting to take more water. You feel so energetic.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel very strong. If you are given child of 4 to 5 months old, you see how the way the child
How
will
strong
be
they
really
are.
kicking. Yeah, and very, very strong.
So now to be able to make good pap, it's advisable to mix different.
Millet,
Okay.
maize, and guinea corn,
Okay.
then sweet potato,
Okay.
then fresh ginger,
Okay.
then granite.
Wow.
Then you mix with the cloves and maybe some little, maybe cinnamon. It depends on what you want for the spices.
Now I think I have issues with that granite part.
Yeah,
That's the thing, granite to change the taste. a bit.
no, not at all. It will make it to be very soft, nice scent, and the sweet potato that will be inside, it will make it like you don't even need to put sugar,
put
except
sugar.
if you are kind of person who loves to take sugar. It will be very, very healthy, I'm telling you, and the scent from the gate of your house.
Okay,
Feeling the
I
scent.
love that. Let's talk about this your popular food. You understand? There's this popular food. Everybody knows the awara. You
Yes,
understand?
yes.
How did they make this awara?
Awara is made of with soybeans. Yeah, soya beans. You soak it in the water and then you grind it. After grinding it, you boil it. You put little salt if you like, or little Maggi if you like, and you put little lime or tamarind.
Inside awara, like
Yes. Then when it finish boiling, you now allow it to come cooled. Then you put it in the filter and squeeze it. You leave the two. How will I say the main.
You know, you filter the water now.
Mm.
So the main awara.
The main awara gongo. Some you even use to like monta on top of it so that all the water will go out.
Okay.
Some will not even put that. They will just tight it and leave it for maybe an hour or 2 hours. Then they will now cut it into pieces. After cutting it into pieces, then you carry Maggi and salt and put and cover for another 20 minutes or 30 minutes to marinate. After it marinates, it has soaked inside. Then you can put your oil and onions. When it becomes hot, then you fry it. After frying it, it depends of if you want to take it with sauce or you want to take it with oil and yaji. Or if you want to take it with oil, yaji, fresh tomatoes, cabbage, and green belly, yellow belly, like that. If you want to take it with the sauce, that will be even better because you don't need to take much of oil. It has been fried, and the sauce will serve like the stew on it. You can mix it together. You can take it with drink. You can take it cold, or you can take it with pap, or you can
Who
take
doesn't
it.
eat awara? Like honestly, I can proudly say I learned a lot as
Yeah.
regards the food. You understand? You have a lot of food, and I know they are going to be so delicious. Although I've tasted some, not all.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay, now let's move down to your attire. You understand? You know, there's this culture. I talked about the Adamawa culture,
Yes.
and we're telling me about them having a particular color for their outfit, blue and white, something like that. I think the Bari too has something like that. Now, talking about the Zamfara, is there a particular color, a color code for you people, or you can just wear different kind of
No,
clothes?
we can wear different kinds of clothes,
Okay.
different kinds of colors, because when we hit there is some colors that is forbidden for men, gen,
Okay.
Islamically.
This is
Yes.
interesting.
Yeah, but some people, now there's not, it's not everybody that are used to make their intention towards there. They just want to wear what they feel like.
Yeah.
But in women's side, yes, yeah, all of the color is allowed to put on.
Okay.
Yeah, but for men, red color, maroon or red is forbidden Islamically.
Okay.
For gents, yeah, because it says of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of the caliphate, Sayyidina Umar alayhi salatu wasalam, he come in he come in to pray in the evening time after the sitting. They used to sit in Hausa, we call it majalisa. There is this kind of sitting that you will sit with people and then get knowledge. Some will even recite so the holy book. Some will just read their newspaper. They call it majalisa like that. More especially, it happens in the village area. So at that certain time, after the meeting went off, they were about to leave. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked Umar radiallahu anha to take the material to his wife or to his mother. So when Sayyidina Umar alayhi salatu wasalam in the morning he was preparing to come out to pray Subuhi prayer, that is morning prayer around 5 a.m. Then he decided to just pick the material and roll his body, because during the Prophet era there is no trouser. Yeah, they use either skirt or wrapper. It's the ladies that use the trouser. So when he come to pray after the assembly of the congregation, then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam realized he was wearing the same material he gave him yesterday. Then he touched his shoulder and asked him, "Didn't I told you to take this material to either your mom or your wife?" He said, "Ya Rasulullah, I feel I like the material." He said, "The material does not belong to you. Return the material and come back to pray." So he begged Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to allow him to pray, because that time is already about to start the prayer. But Prophet said, "You must go and change." So when he returned, before he come back to the mosque, the prayer has taken place. So he missed the prayer. It was like something he was not happy.
Can you imagine that kind of feeling?
So after he was wondering, where will Prophet insist he have to go and return, because he will return the distance. So after the prayers, the sitting that they normally used to sit after prayers and recite some askar of the morning. Later then he now come to the Prophet and said, "Ya Rasulullah, why did you refuse me to get the congregation with you?" Because of the matter, because the color is forbidden for men. Yeah, so that's where the red color become forbidden. Red or maroon is not okay. But what is really common for men to wear traditionally or Islamically, white, cement, black,
I know they wear
lime,
white,
milk. These are the best color,
for
and
them.
blue, either sky blue or navy blue or coffee color is all okay for gen to wear. But for women, you can wear everything, even if you want to go for pilgrimage. Every color is allowed for women. But sometimes
You know,
we
the thing
choose.
is, that is the important part of this culture show, because you feel like I know these people, but there are deep things you don't know. You see, if you ask me, I never knew that. I know that we're actually in the modern world where people just do things they like, even things that you know that okay, maybe this thing is forbidden, but you understand? Okay, because we're in a modernized world, people just want to do what they want to do. You get, and not following the culture. You know, culture is important and ought to be respected. Now, I actually didn't know that there are some colors, you understand, that are not supposed to be put on. But I know that even today, people still put on that color.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, they feel like nothing will happen. But that's cool. At least we've learned something about the Zamfara people. Okay, now let's go down to the marriage part. Let's talk about your marriage. I know this one will be so interesting. You know, there's this video of their traditional marriage. Yeah. The traditional marriage of the Zamfara people. Exactly. You understand? I know you will love it. It's actually so lovely to see. But I want us to, first of all, confirm from you how this marriage is like. Talking about the bride price. What are the process of your marriage?
When we talk about bride side, that's where the men gong wahala is, because it's really wahala. Wahala is really
Let's hear this wahala.
If you have a child in your house, maybe a lady child that is above 3-4, the parent have to be just doing the best they can to be saving, because when it comes to the wedding, well, both the two sides, Gaskia, it has their own advantages and disadvantages. Both the boys' side and the girls' side, because the boys' side, they will be the one to provide the leafy, and these leafy are kind of things that were put together for women's need. Everything. What I mean by everything, they have to produce boxes. Wow. Yes, and sometimes even boxes plus rafter baskets.
You know, I wanted to ask you this. I think people's marriage or the Zamfara marriage, I think is expensive. You understand?
No, it's not.
I think it's expensive because so far so good. Some that I've been able to see on social media, the things they buy. You understand? The things they buy for this bride.
I think the ones in social media are the latest wedding of this era.
Expensive.
Yes, of this era, and they are the children of who is who of Zamfara state. You understand? Yeah. When you talk about the locality of the the place and the state and the normal way of marriage proposal. Everything is tradition and culture, because when you said you want to base it on the religion side, that will be the most simplest and easiest way. But everyone want to feel alone. Every lady want to have her own boxes and rafters. Every lady want her occasion to be a bashing one. So everyone will try the best they can.
But you, at the end of the day, you
Yes.
cannot neglect that real, that depicts the locality of the people. You understand? But first of all, before we continue, let's see this video of the Zamfara people, their traditional marriage. So before we just continue from where we stopped. one thing I love about these traditional marriages, I noticed that the bride they covered her face. I really want to know why. Why is it like that?
Because they call it budankai and they do it in different aspects. There is budankai in Fulani language, there is budankai in Hausa, and then there is budankai in Turankawa. Those that are mixed with Fulani and Hausa, when they married, also they call it Turankawa. There is ordinary Fulani, there is ordinary Hausa, and there is Turankawa within the Zamfara like that, and I think there is in the other states. So this one is within them in the house. They brought her as a Fulani
Bride.
yeah, bride.
Okay.
Yeah, so they brought her in, her elders to pray and to talk to her, to guide her, and to open up her face. But when they take her to the where the groom family are, it's going to be like a occasion, loudy one.
Okay,
There
then just
is
the
drum
home
beating,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah.
there is dancing, and then they will now ask younger sisters of the groom to come and open the face. Then they will be spreading her. Then from there, then they will invite the groom to come and spread her. But if it is main occasion of Hausa, the Budanka is the groom, Gongon his on himself. The Hausa and Torankawa, they do it similar. Then they will now come and he will open her face, he will spread her, his friends will help him spray, and then the mothers, the aunties, like that. But it will come in form of occasion, an event. Just like the way this one is the most simplest one. Yeah, the Fulani one that we just saw.
This is so interesting.
Mm.
And I've not forgotten. We're talking about the things they buy
Yes.
during the marriage. Now I want to
Yes.
know, why did they have to buy all those things? Because I know, do you know that sometimes they buy till even the bed.
Yes, the bed is from the bride side.
You can imagine.
You see,
Wow.
the groom will produce house, complete house,
Complete
empty.
house.
Yes, but empty.
Now, do you know what I'm asking?
No.
In a situation whereby there is no money, because you cannot tell me that everybody get married to put that money. You understand?
Yes.
Maybe for a start, this person is not financially stable. You
Mm.
get,
Mm.
you just want to get married,
Mm.
and in that situation, you cannot provide all of this.
Yes.
So, what would the person
He
do?
can definitely provide a room for his wife. Even if he cannot provide her own toilet, maybe she will use the public toilet. That one is more common in the village.
Okay.
Yeah, he will provide the room, and if he cannot be able to provide the room by himself, his father will provide the room for him. And those little things, in Fulani's way, they do it in a normal way. They don't used to kill themselves. Gaskia. They will provide big calabash. They will now put ankara, like maybe 7, 10, as minimum as this.
In the
One
box.
have to provide. And you know, if you are in a groom side, it's not a matter of I must do it myself.
Okay.
But it's
just
always
like a
good.
collective.
Yeah,
stuff.
people. Yeah,
Family
the
is helping
family
you.
will now conjoin and gather hand together and try. Maybe the sisters, the aunties, the uncle, like that. But those things have to be produced, because if you didn't produce, then how will the bride side produce bed and the kitchen
You know, I heard the bride father will even spend more. I'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's why
but
I said.
things are not done that way. You understand?
That's why
feel
I
like,
said when you have more than
yes.
5 ladies, you are in trouble.
Normally, when a man, you see men, they tend to rejoice a lot when their daughter is about getting married or wants to get married.
Yes.
Maybe in the other culture, in the other tradition. But you see the Hausa people, it's a different thing entirely. It's a different thing entirely. But I feel like you come to realize that the bride's father, you understand, a lot is actually on his neck because he will provide the law. Sometimes even the plate, I think set of plates, right?
Everything set.
Yeah, everything, yes.
Put S there, set.
The bride father.
It's a simple
Now you can see, I was asking myself, look at that small girl pumping water. Now we're talking about Zamfara. You can see this beautiful city. What Zamfara looks like. Because not everybody has been to Zamfara before, but we actually had to just make a video to show the viewers what Zamfara looks like. Now, with what I've seen so far, you can see everybody is busy. Not like it's not like in a situation whereby you have to be an adult before you walk. You can see that I think that small boy peeling that orange might actually be what he's selling. You understand? You see the ladies even going to the farm and all of that. So I think Zamfara is a busy place, not like a dull city. A lot of things happening in Zamfara State. But I think we were actually talking about their marriage and all of that before we went on that short break. So now, about your marriage, I want to know is there a situation whereby the bride, you understand, will spend as regards, okay, as a bride, I want to get married. Is there a situation whereby she has to spend? But everything is just on a father and the groom.
Actually, if she's a worker, she is independent, she can contribute. But that responsibility belongs to her father and the fathers.
Wow.
Yeah, if he has elder ones, he have younger ones, is something of sitting together, making a family meeting, decide the date, the time, the way they want the marriage to be. When they finalize, then one of the father or the youngest father will go and tell the parent, that is the mothers. Then from there, the mothers will take their own parts and start preparation ahead of the father's one, because the father's one is the wedding fatiha is the one that is the most and then confirmed. So all the ones that the inside houses are going to do, both the bride and her friends and the families and the mothers will be at the mother's side. So when they decide if she want to have some things that they are differs that from her own parent aspect, and she needed to maybe make some events, full maybe a term of with her friends and her cousins, she can create that one. That one also is her own responsibility, or it belongs between she and the husband, the groom. She can communicate with him for better understanding. Okay, me too, I want my friends to come. So they have to organize where to lodge for them and what they want them to eat and how many days they want the occasion to take place. Because when we talk about the bridal things, sometimes when you said come, salale, all this hina, it can take a process of like minimum of 5 days.
Your marriage?
Yes, to 7 days.
So the marriage is not actually something of one day.
No, it's not one
It's not
day.
one day something.
Yeah, even, but some people doesn't want it that way. They will just take minimum of 2 days, maximum of 3 days.
I was even thinking it's just the one day.
No, like me, I stayed up to a week in Hina.
Like seriously?
Yes, they will do the test of Hina, and one of your senior aunt, your father's side, his elder sister. If he doesn't have an elder sister, then the elder brother's father, his wife, will come and put the test for you. But that is in Hausa. If you are doing it in Fulani culture at Zamfara, it's milk. They will carry fresh milk, full with calabash, and pour it on your body. Yes, but if it is like Torankawa or the Hausa one, they will use the paste of Hina.
Okay, now in a situation whereby you're from Zamfara, maybe as a male gender, you understand? You want to get married to a lady that's not even from the north. You understand? A lady from another place.
We call that Kalubali.
Well, we should have to pass through all this process because she does not know anything about it.
Yes.
What will she do?
Well, it's not even hygiene. Most of our father doesn't allow racism too much. Even with us,
marry from another place.
Wallahi, they don't accept. Except you have a wiser family that they can accept that. But I'm telling you, they prepare to marry within the state. And even within the state, they prepare to marry maybe the first cousins or the children of friends of friends.
Like, seriously?
I'm telling you. That's what is really bringing little problem with us. You will see most of Zamfara are Zamfara, most of KB are KB, most of Sokoto are Sokoto, most
They
of
have to marry other northern place.
yeah,
Just that state.
those that used to conjoin, you will see them, more of them, they don't base in the states. Like their father is out for work, maybe they are based in Kano or Maiduguri or Lagos or like that. You will see that one will not be a problem. They will just go and make a research. But this racism is really inside our fathers. We the children will love to we like to mix different water, different tribe. Like some of our aunties cross it this way and marry Yoruba, some marry Igbo.
But it's not easy.
It's not easy. They face a lot of challenges.
They just face the glass boat
But they are
that comes
happy.
with it.
They are happy. You know, there's some of us doesn't want to live with their co-wives. And in our area, it's common thing.
Okay, they want to go to other tribe because they know that
Yeah, so that
that
they will
tendency of them
peace.
having a co-wife will not be there. You know, it's more like the Muslims, you understand, or the northern people
Yes.
practice this marrying of more than one wife.
Yes.
So they want to have this shift, you understand? Okay. Okay, now let's talk about the part of infidelity. You understand? Maybe someone marrying from your side, you understand, as a wife or as a husband. Tell me, if you cheat in marriage, will anything actually happen to you? Is there any consequences that comes with it? Or nothing, you can actually cheat.
No,
So tell me.
no. No one dares to cheat physically or intensely. In short, that is disrespectful from the religion, to be honest. Because no matter how I don't want to bring the religion inside, I have to. When you cheat and you are caught, you were married and you cheat, you were caught, you are to stone death.
Stoned to death?
Yes.
Wow, this is the first
That's
time I'm
what the
hearing
religion
this.
says. No, to be honest,
This is deep.
that's what the religion says. But I told you, people way the way they take their own life. Now, I don't know, this civilization is really taking us to somewhere else. I'm afraid and I'm scared. Sometimes you see people doing things like they are the god of themselves, more especially when they have money. Like what Indian says, paisa bolta hai, money does everything. That's what people says. Money makes you to feel just like the way scientists feel like there is no God. Science is just versatile, is what it is. So that's it. Some people think because they have the means, they can take care of all what they want to do, they can do. But the the bad side of it, you find it very difficult before seeing a woman cheat.
Okay.
The common thing is men. They are the one that cheat.
And nothing happens to them. Because
What can
we are in the men's world.
Oh,
We are in the men's world whereby I
Yeah.
think every mistake is just being centered on the
most
woman.
of women you will see, she will be scared. She will think of her reputation. She will think of her children, her fathers, her family. She will have a second thought. But men, they can even cheat with your sister, or with your friend, or with even your daughter. May God forgive us.
That's bad. Now, this culture is so beautiful. So tell us, what's the interesting part of this culture? One thing you love about your culture.
The way the villages is, and the way the traditional, there is this vacation of, is it beginning of the year or ending of the year? And when we are childhood, we always love to come down from Lagos down to Zamfara just to do some little traditional aspect. When you come down in that, we call it Wowo. I don't know the name in English. There is one season, I think it comes in between February, so beginning of the year, February to March. There is some play, I don't know, like PHEB, how will I put it? There is some traditional attitude that must happen at that time, because most of people that goes out of the state to work, when they vacate the children, most of the fathers will take the this break of maybe 1 week, 10 days
To come back.
to be with the
Okay,
family.
okay, just like maybe a particular event that happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
regularly.
Okay, but how is it like? What
Yeah,
actually
you see,
takes place?
you will dress in native. You even borrow, when the common cloth is wrapper,
Okay.
top, and head tie. So you will take your cloth will not size me. So I'll now take your scarf. Then you will take my scarf. Then someone that is as my size will take my wrapper. Then I will take her wrapper.
How they will not mix
So
these things?
yeah, we will.
How they will not mix? Can you remember the person that collected your own?
Yes,
So that you
definitely,
don't
because
mix-
when you look, you will see your wrapper and you will
Okay.
see your scarf. Your top will be with you. Then you will paint your face. Both the Kado, the Fulani and the Torankawa and the Hausa will join together.
Is it just
You
for
will
the
know.
female gender? Or
Or
everybody?
both the men.
Everybody, wow, this is so
You will
interesting.
play, you will crack jokes, and these jokes will take you round to middle of night, like 12. Then you will now turn back home. Everybody will come in the village, play, crack jokes. You will take some they even play with fire, some they play with tire, some will play with, we all ride bicycle, both ladies dream. All of us will just put on pants, some will put on braddock, some
Yeah,
will
I think I wanted
jump
to ask you
into the river.
about your stream.
Yes.
Do you have any stream that it's actually dangerous or harmful?
Yes, that's what I said. The Baccalaureate Dam is huge. It has everything, and it has some lake side by side, both in Dosara, and if you is my mother's hometown, Dosara, and also there is, you go to there is at the end of the Inagamakera, there is another lake of the stream, and when you go down to, like, you are heading to Faru, then Jengebe, there is side of the water that we can even use our head scarf to fetch fish free of charge.
So what about strangers?
Well, strangers, if they are not scared of the water, they can come and
Nothing
enter.
will happen to
No,
them. That's
nothing.
what I wanted to
Nothing.
know.
No, but this is unpredictable. Water can eat anybody.
Sure.
You understand? Water can eat anybody. Even with us, that we used to enter and play, when we enter, sometimes we enter wrongly and we sink in. They have to bring us out. Yeah, so it's normal. And there is this kind of, they call it lokacin roro. Roro means like harvesting coal, like you go and remove some things from the farm. Yeah, so we fetch like beans, and we cook the beans inside its own cover. You don't need to remove the cover, like that, as fresh as it is. And we cook granite, and also we fetch magaria, we fetch doroa, we fetch bututu. It's all these things. I don't know their names in English, but they are all part of the. Yeah, that's what really interests me with my tradition when I goes on. Because now I told you, this era, things have changed.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
There's no more
Now, as regards your culture, you understand? You know, every culture is important. You understand? It's not like you can actually change it, but I just want to ask, what is that thing you feel like it's too rigid, not favoring the people, you understand, from that culture? You feel like they should change in your culture?
This racism of a thing,
They should change
because Islamically allow it. Allow anyone to be with the person that they choose as their life partner. And then if they feel like, yes, they can go ahead, then pray for them. I think that's just it. What I hate is the racism and the enviness. That's what I don't like in my own side of people, and it's really common. That's just it.
Oh, do you put out masquerade?
Yeah, we do.
You know, I was thinking you would tell me you put out masquerade. You don't do the masquerade stuff.
No, we do. That is part of what I was telling you. I enjoy most, because we have to paint our face.
So which time of the year do they come out? Which time of the year?
I told you it's beginning.
Beginning
Beginning of the year. I think in between those days when we are little, it's in between February, March. That's where they do the wowo. It's the masquerade thing that I'm saying, wowo.
Okay.
Yes,
I know that one
they
is just
sing
the
wowo, and if you stop, they will even put the fire on the body.
Wow.
Yeah, you run out of your life and you go to the, there's even climbing trees to fetch this doroa, to fetch this bututu, to fetch adua, to fetch taura, to fetch baoba seeds. There is a lot of things that we do that is so enjoyable. You just carry your long stick, like sugarcane stick. You go and flog mango. We have a lot of fruits.
Normally, no place like home.
Well, I
no
know,
place
you
have this rest of mind. You have this peace when you're in the village.
Yes,
and that is why I love this culture. I love everything about this culture. Thank you so much, Miss Jamila Juan. Thank you for your time on this show, for taking out your time, Cedric. I love that part you're explaining the food stuff. understand? I think I was learning and all of that. Who knows that even there were ourselves, you need to even filter the water. You understand? So it looks as if you took us to food section, teaching us how to make your delicacy and all of that. And a lot of things you found in your culture. I think I love that. The rice. Rice is so important though. Rice is so important. I'm just getting to know that. Not just you just boiling rice and making it into stew.
It's
like,
part of all
a lot of things. You said a lot that you can prepare with rice.
With rice, you look more younger.
Really, tell me what I can use rice. Let me look more younger.
You cook the rice and paste it on your body. You grind it and
seriously?
Mix it, and sweet and Irish potato. These two things are very, very good remedies for skin lightening. For skin.
Okay, you boil the rice.
Yeah, you boil the rice.
Okay.
Maybe you just take and even the hair paste to help your hair from not falling. Well, that one will be another topic because there are many. With the herbs, we have to bring out all the names for those that are interested in writing them down, in mixing them with themselves.
Now you see that it's not just about she telling us about culture, she's
and
educating us
banana
again.
also, you see, when we think of taking banana just like that, or the smoothie, or taking it with fruit salad, we think it's just there. No, banana does a lot of things to the body, to the teeth, to the organs, and also to the hair.
Is it just by buying banana, opening it and eating it?
That's
right.
Because,
no, that's not my hair. You are here to educate us.
Yes. Actually, you can even leave it with the feel, because that feel is very important.
Really?
Yes. Some of us doesn't know about what the feel does to the teeth.
Wow.
Yes. Alone the feel, you use it and put in your mouth. You can bite, you can mush it with your teeth and leave it for like 20 minutes. You will see it will remove a lot of dirt and cavities in your teeth, and it will brighten your teeth. It depends on how clean or dirty or dirty you are. And also, if you have some little issues with your system being plump, and then you've been doing exercise, you've been doing dieting, it's still not working, you can still cut the banana, just wash it the way it is full. You don't need to remove the back. Cut it into pieces and boil it together with cloves. Then take it first thing in the morning before taking anything. Do this for a period of 3 months. Check your weight, check your side, your waist and wrist definitely will go down.
Is it like ripe banana or ripe?
Ripe, not unripe. Ripe banana.
Now you see that I did not just learn about Zamfara culture, but I think I learned something so important right now. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And talking about a lot of things, the farm in the Zamfara culture, I think even the maize too, a lot of things that will interest you. I love the culture, the marriage part. I think this culture is so unique. So unique. You can see that covering the groom's face, and I was asking, when we don't open this face, let's see, is it going to be like this? The bride face, sorry, is it going to be like this, or they're actually going to open it later? But a lot of things comes with it. They'll not just open it. I think other things that needs to be done. And the river, they have river in case you want to do masquerade too. I was thinking that there's no masquerade.
Very fish.
Oh, fish,
very,
right?
very
The big fish.
Yes, so
okay,
we have
now
them.
You can see that they have a lot
More
of
of
things.
tilapia.
Really?
More of tilapia and catfish. Free in the water. You fetch them.
So it means when you walk into the States, I think that fish is going to be less
Cheaper?
expensive, right?
No.
Is that cheaper?
It's not.
Really?
One, it's not everyone that can go and do the soup to bring it out. Some, while bringing it out, they lose their life. Yes.
So that's just
so even that you buy. But if you are, you know your way, you can go and get it.
You know your way. That's the country. Now, truly, Zamfara State is a state where you say farming is our pride. Yes. Farming is the pride of the Zamfara people, and she has proven that to us with a lot of food. And talking about their outfit, their attire, you can see how beautiful it is. They have a lot of beautiful attire, both for the male and the female gender that you will love. Okay, and this would be a good place for me to wrap up the show on your culture. And I believe we've been able to educate our viewers more about the Maradun culture in our Zamfara State. I remain your girl, Maryval Eze. Please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Please just hit on that subscribe button. Tell your friends, just like a chain about SRTV. We are everywhere on social media. And don't forget to leave us with your thoughts. You stay careful out there. I remain your girl, Maryval Eze. Until I come your way again next time. Bye.
Hooray! The next President Show is here again. Are you aged between 18 and 30? Smart, bold, and possess exceptional leadership skills? Do you have what it takes to be the next youth governor and future youth president? Then register free now at superiorradioandtelevision.com or call the number on the screen. The Next President reality TV show, moving politics out of the polite drawing room into the clamor of the streets.